Hello, welcome back. This is Frexistential. We are playing Darkest Dungeon 2. Picking up where we left off, and I'm not streaming. This is exclusive YouTube content. I had some extra time in between streams. I wanted to finish this run. Since we are so close to the mountain, we're in Chapter 2, so it's going to be the lungs, whatever the lungs are called. And this crew that we have has been defying the odds. But let's get them geared up. How are their relationships doing? Very unfriendly. Unfriendly, also bad. Friendly with the doctor, which is handy. You're pretty agreeable, surprisingly enough. And it's funny because they Man-at-Arms, Paracelsus and Boudica, they were in a throuple. It hasn't been working out too well for them. He was one who was on the outside looking in, and now he seems to be the new boy toy. But let me see if I can improve some of their relationships. You gotta be friendly with people. Let's imbibe in some strange wines. That should help, I hope. And you two drink it up. Alright, how are we doing? Did that help at all? Are we getting closer? You still very unfriendly. I want you to take another one. Perfect. Alright, now how they doing? Hey, he's neutral now. Neutral. Now they're unfriendly still. We're gonna have to. I mean, at least they're no longer stressed. But this crew is definitely not an ideal composition. It was definitely experimenting that led to it. Oh man, we did this in the wrong order. We should have done some of the these dirges first. All right, let's do dirge. And then whiskey bottle. Then we have this whiskey bottle as well. At least we have a lot of money. Well, that was a mixed bag. Mixed bag indeed. Didn't really introduce a lot of stress, so we'll do another one.
No longer has meaning, if indeed it ever did.
All right, now how are we doing? They're still unfriendly. They're maxed. Neutral. Alright, so it's just really the two tanks that are pretty pissed at each other. Let's see if we can fix that. Anything else? I mean, we have the... I mean, this will maybe help. We've already purchased this, and they have stress on them. Wow! They're like, fuck this. Anything else? I don't think so. They just might be people who hate each other.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Let's get this stuff as well.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
And get those. Alright, apples and cheese. I mean, they're probably neutral at best. We'll give you the herbs because you have a ton of health, and it seems like you have the issues with like being healed. You have not a lot of health. So do you. I mean, I guess you have a lot of max health too. We'll give that to you. We'll give this to you. We'll give that to you as well. I guess. All right. I think we need laudanum, probably. Yeah, no, we definitely do. We'll take all of your laudanum. And that's all of our money, huh? Alright. Trinkets now. I think we're good on trinkets. Yeah, no, we're fine on trinkets. Stagecoach items. What do we have equipped?
Coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where
More
you
inventory
must go.
slots. I mean, I don't think we need this anymore. We need the trophy, of course.
Your academic instincts serve you well.
+3 inventory slots, but doesn't the this one have like a bigger one? +6. I mean, we have the baubles.
Good. An improvement.
And now we'll look at the where we invest our ton of mastery points. We have a lot, which is good. You're like our main damage dealer. Let's... Interesting. Let's do this. We gotta bolster. Since it's our only real source of stress relief. Maybe we'll have a chance to use this. Which we have never had a chance to use it all run. We do need Rampart on, probably. I don't know if I'll upgrade it, but... Just be able to... The movement. Did we get rid of your coward? No, that's right. Her being in the middle and not the back, or the middle, not the front, kind of sucks. So we'll be using this a lot. Might as well upgrade it. The lungs, you need to be able to hit the back. But we could do that with him. We'll be alright, I think. Alright, we have Retribution, which is good. This will help with the front damage. If we end up with a lot of stacks on something, I mean, we've yet to use this game as well, this run, but you know what? Let's give it a shot. And might as well go with the battlefield medicine. All right, I feel good. I don't, but all right, let's see how those relationships pan out. Oh, you have to select it? Yeah. It's the only place I can go.
Through desolate canyons. A eulogy to the sane world.
Drum roll, please. Oof. Please, all be. What are the odds that all of these are good? All right, they've kicked out the man-at-arms out of the thruple. They're just, you know what? It's just us two ladies. Ounce of prevention, sure. I'm not sure if this is equipped. We may equip it just because it heals the Hellion. Toe-to-toe? Why not? Moves her forward, but then locks her in. So I don't think the coward would affect that. It would eventually, of course. You two. Hey, you know what? You didn't work in the thruple, but we still got some respect. And 2 amazing skills to be selected. Crush and Battlefield Medicine. respect. More respect. Great. Wow. Oh, no negatives.
Unites the hopeful.
This, of course, we never use because we can't get in the right position. But this we do use. You know what? That actually... Now I'm feeling good. Before I was like, oh, we're fucked. But now I'm like, you know what? Maybe there's a chance. We have a chance. We got the librarian on the back here with his big ugly head.
And regret.
Alright. And we got the road heals. They're healing while they're driving. Now I think we gotta do 2 fights and then the boss, or 1 fight? I don't recall. Against all odds, this effing team. Ooh, and they all get a little bonus. No matter who we pick. We'll pick you. We're starting on fire, which is not what you want. You don't want to start on fire. Let's blast, and you got to dodge. So because you have a dodge, we will try to blind the 2. Give you a token. We'll take it. You know, starting with these shields as well is also pretty great. This will remove the burn. Yeah, let's do this. We'll move you forward, clear their burn, and then we'll be able to do Iron Swan because you'll be locked in, and we'll at least have 1 round of you at the front. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's go ahead and Abyssal Artillery. You are damage.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Oh, you know what? We didn't really mess with our combat items, but it's okay. This wakes us up to being able to do that. Retribution? Another bolt taunting. Good. Like, we want this thing to be dead first, and then the front line.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
There we go. And now, we kind of want the front to be going down. So let's go ahead and we can use vulnerability hex now because now it's no longer locked into making a man-at-arms stressful whenever you use it. This will self-heal. Sure, let's grab that token. Now we could... I mean, you have... You know what we could do? We could steal your positive tokens. Oh, it copies it. Okay, it's not like the Highwayman, but it's something. You know, we should be targeting you first, but you got 2 blocks. Oh, a critical! You hate to see that. If it wasn't a normal heal, it would have been fine. All right, we'll still cut you now, even though you have the block.
And wanes.
All right, we're still in the front, which is handy. Don't need to do that. This would... You already have dodge, so let's just thwack you. Miss! You're blind! We can't make you vulnerable again. Could blast you, or we could just make you weak. And we'll do more self-heal. Yeah, because you got 2... No, you know what? Let's do Retribution. Hey, 16! Big ol' crit. Alright, should be pretty easy to take you out. Take me out tonight. Oh, speaking of outside, the good news is it's no longer orange outside. The air quality is now... It was a little rough this morning, not too bad. It was well enough for me to go on a run. It was above 60. I think it was like 64 when I got up this morning, which is like unhealthy for certain, you know, populations, people who are at risk. But it was okay. It was all right for me. And then later, it finally got below 50, which is now in the healthy range. I think it's around 30 now. But either way, it was amazing to wake up and not see orange, not see gray, and to actually see the sky after days of not seeing the sky. It was a welcome sight. It's like, oh, the world isn't ending as rapidly as... It's ending at a slower pace. It's not ending in the immediacy. The immediacy of the world ending has dissipated slightly. But this team needs to heal a little bit before we continue on. Or ideally we should. Well, we can't. Death blow. I attacked because he had the self heal on Crush, but I still wanted to do some other healing before we finish the fight. But we should heal enough on the road, I think, before the next fight. I hope. We'll see. Oh god. Before we continue, let's make sure we equip some things. I don't think we'll need this. I think we'll need that instead. And what's the light at? 73. Stack those. Oh, let's just go. Let's just effing send it.
Behold, the sword.
Yeah, they healed up nice. I mean, the stress is concerning, but they healed up nice. Alright. Speaking of a creature that would hate bad air quality, we got this guy. Shallow breath, that's how I was feeling on Wednesday when the sky was orange. So the trick to this boss is... I know we haven't beat him on recording yet, so this will be the first time we're fighting him while I'm recording. So the trick is there are 3 targets, 3 enemies. There is the main boss in the middle and the pair of lungs. He will make a breath with one of the lungs. Sometimes both, but early on just one. And you can see this little line right here in the health bar. I'll make my mouse above it. See that little line? You have to do enough damage on the one that expands, or it's going to do a sundering exaltation, which fucks you up. So it's removed if sufficient damage is taken. So you don't need to do a lot of damage, but if you don't have characters that can hit both the front and both the back reliably, and you know, you're gonna get ruined. If you do enough damage, the attack is a lot weaker, and then it's just a slog to kill this. So you don't have to kill the lungs, just do a little bit of enough damage to them when you need to, and ultimately still find time to damage the center beefier target. So let's get started. It's a little bit of an endurance match, or just because my last crew was very defensive focused, and this crew, as we know, is just all gas, no brakes. So we'll see. So even the one Crush, see, it's already did enough damage to get rid of with the whatever. So though we're terribly out of order, which is not great. So let's come to the front.
Cooperation is the key.
Cooperation is the key. So let's go ahead, and you being in the back stinks. We'll have to move you up. Or, I don't know if... It can be blinded. It can. We'll get a combo token on it. I mean... We'll weaken... No, we'll make you vulnerable. Because both Man-at-Arms and our Hellion have, like, can move with their abilities. Rather than waste a turn just sliding people around. So let's go ahead and toe-to-toe, which will move you one forward. Alright, did some damage, not enough. We will slide you one back, though. Oh, we can go back two. Even better. Alright, we've popped it. We'll move you one up. Now we're in the order that we need. At least that. Alright, you being blinded isn't ideal.
Awash in turmoil.
Oh, I thought he did expand a deep breath with both for a moment. Now, I think what's gonna get us eventually is like the stress, because look how much stress they have. And you know what? Maybe it will be okay. It's funny, because with him, he can do a lot of damage to the back line, but the back line hasn't used its ability just yet. And we put 0 damage on the center, and we still haven't. At least there's another vulnerable token, so should be able to pop this pretty quick, I hope. Okay, yeah, so now we could do actual damage to the middle. And being blind doesn't help either. Alright, we've done 6 damage.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
Blood for blood. Stun, that's helpful. Stop resisting the bleed. I was hoping we put a ton of bleed tokens on this and then use the one cause of death. Alright, this is your time to shine. Nice job. And let's... You'll be okay. We need to do some damage to the middle. Bleed, good. Now, while we have the chance. It's because you have this, let's Retribution. No, not Yop. Bleed and burn. No! Do not slide me. Yeah, I mean, this fight is just, you know, it's simple, but it's a slog at the same time. You need to be, let's go ahead and laudanum you. This. I know you're getting awfully low. And you actually can heal from this position, so we actually should like use a salve on you, or have you self-heal. Sigh, I like that he's attacking the Man-at-Arms. Okay, let's use our salve. Oh, come on, calm down. Now we get to move you up.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances.
You have 28 health. He had like 10. Now, let's make sure. Because if he uses the special attack, you know, that's a run ender. Potentially, it can be. Resisted the vulnerable, that's no good. And then he punched him in the face with this weird trachea. Alright, appreciated days. Love a dodge. Now, when he gets around half, he starts inflating both the lungs, which is an added level of difficulty. Let's do that.
Passion quiets the howling mind.
And let's weaken you. You know, I think we need, like, bleed and burn, resistance piercing. It's funny, we may end up just killing the lobes. Which I guess wouldn't be, like, a bad thing. Just light at. Alright, we might as well use one of these. 1 damage, but you get bleed. What does Man-at-Arms have that just heals him every turn? Because it's amazing. Just forget what it is. Ba-ba-bum. I actually don't know. Oh, Defiant. It's an amazing quirk. Might as well full heal you. I mean, we still have some damage that needs to be done to you. Let's make sure that happens. I was like, should I heal you? But we need this. There we go. I mean, no, we'll save that. You know, if we win, we should go and try to, like, lock that in. All right, now, yikes. But there's a vulnerable on it already, and we can't attack the front. So let's, and this is on cooldown. So let's critical 3. Oh my god. 3 is a crit. 3 is a crit. 3 is a crit. My stars. My stars and garters. Okay, leave him alone now. We don't have any salve left. Let's do this, though. Because again, you're blind, so...
An interminable conflict.
It's a way to protect him, kind of. Alright, it's a bad time for you to be on death's door, because now we need to do the back line for sure. We would have so much more damage on the center if the back lung was inflating, because he does, like, is an AoE attack to the back and the middle. I don't think we could hit the middle, the back rather. You would have to be up in the front. We gotta slide you back. so we can Iron Swan. Wow. Close. If we didn't realize that when we did, that would have been a problem. Because we would not have had a way to do anything. Alright, stabby stabby. Always with the bleed resist. Man-at-Arms is doing work in all sense of the word. He is taking damage. He is doing damage. He is the MVP by far. Okay, you're good where you are. No, we can't do it with bleed, so let's just, to whack you? I guess it's a hack. Hack you. Hopeful that I won't die. Alright, give me more than 3. I guess that's more than 3. I guess 4 is technically more than 3. You got me there, game. You got me there. Color me an idiot. Alright, we gotta make sure. We gotta do that damage to that front line. Alright. He's only got 14 left in the front. I don't even know what happens when you kill... Oh, both are big.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
That's a lot of stress. That's a lot of stress. Alright, let's Iron Swan. You do the back. Missing is bad. There goes his one lung. But this is gonna pop off and do some big damage. Yeah. 2 dodges. That's good though. Wasn't too bad. I mean, the stress is terrible. Now don't miss this time, dude. It was your time to shine. And you did not shine. We can't heal. We could do this. It's not nothing. It's not nothing. Now you bolster. I think we're gonna do it. Like I said, this is an endurance fight, but it's not particularly difficult once you know the gimmick. As long as you have people that can reliably hit the front and the back. Which this team can do.
A brilliant conclusion.
You can't hit the back with your current build. That's bad for us.
A master stroke.
Still need to do a little bit of damage to that. Iron Swan. Good time for a crit. Good time for a crit. Might be a good time for the doctor to use... What do you have? 7 and 4? Cause of death? Hey, 22 damage, not nothing.
Lethality writ large.
Great. Critical was very good for us, and now we can do a bolster. You have a, let's say, a combo token on you. Alright, that's not great. Doctor being the second position is also pretty bad because she can't heal from there. And you are... I know you do one of your mighty 3 or 4 point heals. You are very stressed. Have a drink. Have a drink. Moving is not a great use of our time. We will defend you. We should have been moving so they'd be able to hit the back, which they can't. We could come to the front like this, though. Or at least move up 1.
Once again, teetering on that.
You're not bleeding, though. Alright, here it comes. You know, I said I think we're gonna beat this. There's always a chance that you won't. Oh, the use limit's exceeded. That's very bad. Let's give you this, because it will give you some more speed, some death door resistance, and more crit. It's all falling apart. No, that's very bad. Very, very bad. Like, let's just go for the front. Go for the front, dude. Just beast mode the front. With your 2 damage. Aw, man. Like I said, if you can't reliably hit the back, which we can't do right now. We're even critting it. There we go. The crit helped. 8 damage for 1 turn. No, the doctor. The doctor! The doctor didn't make it out alive. Oh, come on. We gotta survive. He's on death's door. Hey, we did it. Ah, bummer that the doctor didn't make it through. Resentment purged. I wanted to have her survive, to have some memories to go into chapter 3. I mean, I was definitely gonna, like, make changes to our crew to begin with, and I wasn't going for a Grand Slam with this crew, which we will go for a Grand Slam eventually. I mean, we have to beat the game. We haven't even been past chapter 3, so maybe we shouldn't be talking about Grand Slams. But we'll get there. We'll get there. But yeah, we beat Chapter 2. We have it on record. It's been filmed and recorded. We have visual proof. If you enjoyed the video, thank you so much for watching. Please consider giving me a like, a subscribe, and leave a comment. It helps me out a great deal. It really helps with the algorithm, and YouTube loves to see engagement. And the only way they can track engagement is by viewing, liking, commenting, subscribing, and all that. So again, it helps me out a great bunch. But if you're watching on YouTube, we'll be back with some more content for you tomorrow. We'll see you around.